when you've been working from your couch for 2 months, making yourself get in the car and go places is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Good morning and welcome back. I'm Brittany. I am a second grade teacher in Utah, and I'm currently cleaning up my classroom post-pandemic. That sounds like something terrible happened in my classroom, but I'm just prepping it for the end of the school year. So yesterday I went in and did a bunch of work, and today we're gonna go do some more. And if there's anything interesting, I'll take you along. So here we go. Well, the good news is because I packed up the kids' desks yesterday, it feels far less emotional to be here because it feels just like I'm coming in during the summer. The bad news is I still have a lot of work to do. So I still need to go through the entire library and just make sure things are in the right boxes and get rid of books that are totally destroyed and falling apart. I need to erase the word wall, and I also need to empty out their pencil boxes and put those into the right containers of stuff. I have a lot of work to do in the back room of just like organizing and cleaning things, and then just like wiping whiteboards and throwing away some trash. So I probably won't finish today because I'm distracted anyway. It's noon, I've been here for 2 hours and I'm just barely starting to get to work. So there's that. But right now my project is empty out their pencil boxes. So I keep reusing the same pencil boxes every year. Maybe I'm cheap, I don't know. They're fine. I don't have a problem with using them again. I just wipe them out, dump out the supplies into the appropriate bins. So got all my little bins here right now. I'm just gonna empty those out and get that ready. I got one more student to meet with this morning, and then I'll just be like full working in the classroom. So time for some organization in my life. All right, I finished sorting the boxes and I've come back into the back room again to do some things. And I'm currently just like going over these shelves. I spent so much time organizing these last summer that this is really not that big of a deal. But I'm just kind of like moving stuff around, consolidating some boxes, getting rid of some things that I don't need. Next, I have to battle this section, just generally decluttering. And I probably ought to do something about all of that too, but just generally decluttering things. And then I'll go through my books over there, and then I've got the library left to do. I might get both of them done today, honestly. Then now that I've started working, I'm like, let's go, let's do the things. So I'm gonna keep listening to my music, maybe a podcast if I'm feeling really productive, and organizing this back room. So in my battle to be more organized, I actually have a plan to organize the centers for next year a little bit better. So I figure while I declutter them would be a good time to do that. So let me show you what I'm trying to do. So I made a list of all of the weeks, the phonics and wordworks concepts that our language arts program covers, and then what 2 centers will be available, 2 for spelling, 2 for wordwork, and 1 for writing. So basically a plan of what my centers will be for the entire year. So you can tell on here that I filled out a majority of it, but there's still some with empty spots. So this is my crate full of centers material. So I'm just gonna make sure I've got all of this somewhere on here, and vice versa, just fill out the rest of this sheet. So that's my next activity. All right, this shelf is done. I did all of those math manipulatives extensively last year, so those are staying. And I just went through and consolidated those boxes so that the top one of that is empty. The problem is these math centers right here, some of them don't fit in the box, so there will always be piles on top of that, regardless of what I do. But there's all of that put away. So that's the back shelf done. I've already gone through those drawers and cabinets, so that's good. All of that is pretty much staying. I should probably glance through my books there. I've cleaned out this cabinet and these ones under there. I'll take a quick look through these baskets, but most of these are pretty much good. And then this beast is the last thing I have to tackle back here. So I have this problem where I can't say no to children's books because I just love children's books, and I have a lot of books that are incredibly out of date and not necessarily on level for my kids, but I try and have a variety because you have a variety of readers. Anyway, so I've been sorting through. This is what we're getting rid of already, and I haven't even started on the library. Most of that is actually because I got brand new sets of Magic Treehouse and Junie B. Jones this year using some grant money, so I can get rid of my old Falling Apart sets. And then there's some books in there that I like thought I needed and I never used, so I'm getting rid of them. But now I need to go through the library, which is, how many bookshelves even is that? 5 bookshelves of books. So that's my next big task. I'm gonna go through the library. I'm avoiding the filing cabinet in the back because I don't really want to. So the big thing with this though, is you see all these kids' book boxes down here? Still full of books, because normally the kids put their own books away, but we just pieced out on a Friday. So I'll see you in a million hours. All right, here's the aftermath. The empty book boxes, the books we're getting rid of, the cleaned up bookshelf. I'm missing labels on 2 boxes because I adjusted them. This is all the stuff that actually goes in the back room and my organized books. But all the books are sorted and put away, and we're getting rid of a bunch of old books, so that's good. I sat down to get a few things done for like virtual learning, because that's still going on right now. And I don't think I'm gonna get back up. Oh, I'm so tired now. I just want to fall asleep on the floor right here. But I need to finish cleaning up my mess, and I should probably do some more things. I can do it tomorrow. So I'm just gonna stay here. Do you see my eyes are watering? Because it's like hard to keep them open right now. Who knew sorting a library could be such an exhausting task? Got myself off the beanbag and I started watching a show, so I obviously need to still work while I'm watching it. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase the word wall, and that way I'll clean off the front whiteboard, and then I'll only have the sorting of the filing cabinet left to do. And that will be an all-day task, so I'll come in and do that tomorrow. I have decided not to show you all of day 3 because this is really not interesting, but I will show you what I am doing and then we'll just end this whole situation. So I have my multicolored folders. My first thing that I did was change the ones over here in this bin of student work to be cute colors that I like, and switch out some of the colored ones in these folders. The dark green ones were already labeled, so I decided to leave those alone, and you can't even see the folders because there's so much stuff in here, so we're not going to touch those. So I've got all my color-coded folders and getting everything out of the ugly green ones that they're currently in and switching them to the pretty colors. And I'm currently trying to decide if I want to color code the drawers or just do like rainbows of colors in each. That's what I'm currently working on, but pretty much I sit here, I sort through all the folders and throw away the stuff that I don't need, and then switch them into the appropriate color and change their label, and then stick them back in the drawer. So that is what day 3 looks like. So this is everything out of the math drawer. I sometimes feel like I just have way too much stuff, but see, some of these things are bulky and just take up a lot of space, but that's why we're not going to go through every folder and throw away what I don't need. I finished. It took me 3 hours, but everything has been sorted. Let me show you the aftermath. So we're significantly down on folders, significantly up on trash. This is, yeah, that's all like solid paper, and it's pretty heavy. Anyway, we're totally done with all the ugly green folders. And now we have the yellow language arts drawer, the blue math drawer, and the multicolored science and social studies drawer. It was after 5 o'clock. Don't ask me if it was worth it. I still don't know yet. But everything is cleared out. So now I just got to clean up the green folders on the floor. And then I can leave. And I'm done with all the things that I wanted to get done before summer. Oh. Well, folks, that's it. My room is officially packed up for summer. And not only packed up, but I also did a lot of extra things like organizing the entire filing cabinet. So here's what it looks like to be packed up for summer. Everything is off the floor. The library's sorted. That's the student stuff to give back to them. Everything's stacked up and cleaned up. Everything's empty. Everything's in stacks back here, including all the copies and books for next year that are already ready since we had extra time. The cords are off the floor. Everything's packed up and put away. Yep. So there you go. That's what it's like to clean up your entire classroom while living through a pandemic. And yeah, exciting stuff. I'm gonna go home and cry now because my cruise to Europe just got canceled. Thanks COVID. I hope you're all staying safe. Hope your classrooms are equally as clean. Hopefully it doesn't take you 3 hours to sort your filing cabinet. But hey, if it does, just know you're not the only one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back next year. I probably won't share anything else this year, honestly. We'll see. With more content, and you'll want to know when that's coming. And I will see you then. See ya.